तेव्हा आम्हाला मान्य आहे या ठिकाणी जबरदस्ती पोलीस करत असाल आणि सरकारच्या सांगण्यानुसार मुख्यमंत्र्याच्या दबावामध्ये जर आमच्यासारख्या लोकप्रतिनिधीला या ठिकाणी आमचा अन्याय होत असेल तर संपूर्ण महाराष्ट्र पाहत आहे आम्ही जेलामध्ये गेलो तर जमाना सुद्धा घेणार नाही या अन्याय सुद्धा लढत राहू जर आम्हाला बेगुन्हा लोकांना फसवत असेल तर या ठिकाणी आम्ही कुठल्याही
काय कोण कशाला घेतोय
लाईव्ह चालू
अमरावतीचे घरापर्यंत जे हल्ला करताय त्यांच्यावर कारवाई होत नाही आम्हाला म्हणतात की तुम्हाला न्याय लागेल आणि तुम्हाला घ्यावं लागेल हे कोणता नियम आहे आणि वॉरंट दिल्याशिवाय आम्ही येणार नाही काय वॉरंट दिल्याशिवाय हातही लावायचा आहे सांगून राहिले
ड्यूटी है हमारा आप कैसे बोल रहे हो हम चलेंगे बात लेकर ये ना
अरुण भाई
और क्या ऐसे कैसे ले जाओगे आप मैम आप
कैसा नहीं येणार आहे
Yeah. All right. Those are the pictures of Navneet Rana and her husband Ravi Rana coming out of their residence under police escort. There was a brief press statement made by Ravi Rana where he said that all this is being done under the instructions and pressure of Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray himself. And then they said that even warrants were not proper. Now they are coming out being escorted by police. Ankit continues to be with us from outside the residence. Ankit, is the situation under control? What is your sense about the security and safety of the Ranas as they come out of their residence? All right. Ankit, it's going to take a bit of time to get connected. There's some audio issue there. But then, viewers, this was a live feed coming from the residence of the Ranas, Navneet Rana and her husband Ravi Rana. They had been incarcerated, so to say. They had been kept inside their home because of police instructions, as also because of a huge crowd of Shiv Senics that had gathered outside their residence, that had been there since morning. And the intention obviously being to not let the Ranas go to Matoshri, the house of the Thackeray's, and carry out their program of holding a Hanuman Chalisa. Ankit is connected with us now. Ankit, you are there at the scene of this activity. Is the safety taken care of? What is the sense of excitement of the Shiv Senics? The anxiety of Hanuman Chalisa propelling them to carry out this protest there?
Abhishek, there is a sense of expectation here right now because we are past the time that the Ranas were supposed to be taken out. They were to be taken out and shepherded to the airport at 5 o'clock. It's now well past that. And so every now and then someone raises a cry of they have come, but it's generally a false alarm. So right now there is a nervous and excited sense of expectation here. Just a short while back, in fact, there was a small incident where someone in the crowd chucked a half-full bottle of water, a plastic bottle of water into the compound. And then some of the policemen came outside and they took photos of the crowd here. But of course, I don't think they were able to ascertain who in fact it was. But as you can see, even as I speak, the Shiv Sena and the Shiv Senics that are assembled here have closed their ranks, and now there are far more people assembled at the area than there was a short while back. We are giving you these live pictures right now from outside the Rana residence. There are a bank of barricades that have been placed that allow just about one car to come out of the compound and drive out, and the police vans are inside. They have been there now for over an hour. We've seen how right till the end, Ravi Rana has been claiming that they were stopped and they were blocked, which of course they were right from the morning. They had intended at 9 a.m. to go to Matoshri Abhishek. 9 a.m. they were to recite the Hanuman Chalisa in front of the Thackeray residence. Instead, what we've happened is through the day, the Shiv Sainiks have been here. They have chanted. They have lit fireworks. We had seen a lot of fireworks on display. After that, they bought their band here. And then they even bought their loudspeakers here and held a spot impromptu rally claiming victory because of the Ranas being unable to go to Matoshri, and now we are waiting and the crowd is only increasing. And so to answer your question, the security is very much here, but I think the longer that it takes, the more excited the crowd will get, and they are just awaiting their first glimpse. We had given a visual a short while back, Abhishek, where there was a woman protester of the Shiv Sena who has taken off one of her chappals and had it in her hand. So that is the crowd that is waiting here right now, Abhishek.
Ankit, but what's happening inside? Why are they not being taken out? There seems to be some verbal altercation happening between the Ranas and the police. Some kind of animated conversation happening. What's happening inside between the Ranas and the police?
We are getting visuals and we are also hearing that, of course, the police is inside the Rana residence. And both Navneet Rana as well as Ravi Rana have been speaking. And the contention of Navneet Rana is over the police even being there at her house. She says that the police is trespassing in their house and they are being forcibly evicted, essentially, is what the contention of Ravi Rana is. Ravi Rana says the police is trying to take us from here. We will recite the Hanuman Chalisa. You may file 10 cases against us, but we may not bow down. Because the Ranas, Abhishek, right from the morning have been claiming that they've been A, put under house arrest, and B, that the police is giving them options or rather ultimatums to take them out of the city. They must not only not go to Matoshri, but they must in fact leave the capital of Maharashtra altogether and go back to Amravati, is what the Shiv Sena wants and what the Ranas say that the police is forcing them to do. So right now there appears to be some kind of altercation taking place within the Rana household up there on the 8th floor of the building outside which we have been camped, and you can see visuals. There is a person who has now entered the police vehicle, and I think, and I cannot make out right now, but I think the cameras are presenting a better view that is probably Ravi Rana who is raising his fist over there. So it appears that someone has come down. Right, Abhishek.
Ankit, I can tell you that this is actually Navneet Rana in the pictures, and she is getting inside the police van, and while getting inside the police van, she has gesticulated towards the Shiv Sainiks, shouted at them, and there's some heated moments happening there. I think she's getting back at the Shiv Sainiks for having crowded the residence and not letting their program of Hanuman Chalisa happen. This is clearly a street power of Shiv Sena that is on display.